So I've sat on this topic for a while. In fact, I actually recorded an episode, which I don't think I ever shipped because I think it came off a little too harsh. I want to talk about getting serious in the WordPress space, especially if you're a business owner, whether it's an agency or freelancer, designer, developer, product maker, SaaS business, some kind of adjacent business to WordPress. And it might be a hot take. You might send me a message, and please do. You can DM me on Twitter, LinkedIn, send me an email, matt@thewpminute.com. For years, WordPress has thrived and survived because of the community. And oftentimes, that community is very friendly, very open, very interconnected. And I don't think that part is changing. But what I can really feel in the air, including myself, is that people want to just get back to business and running their business, which might mean it's just not as friendly anymore. Things might not be just as open as they once were. For a lot of people who just ran business by the books, God bless you. I don't just run businesses by the book. I feel like there should be more to the career that you're embarking on. Could be wrong. I often feel like the work I do is representative of myself, so I want to at least have some morals baked into the stuff that I do, which is being friendly and connected to a community, no doubt. But I think that we're all just having this sense of community and my business versus before, which is what I felt like for nearly decades, my business in this community. I could be wrong, but I'm starting to talk to, a lot more people, as I always do. It's the one thing I've done consistently now for 17 years as a podcaster in the space is talk to people. Feel them out, see what the business is like. Matter of fact, if you want to join WordPress business folks in yet another Slack community, thewpminute.com/membership, join for free now. We'd love a donation, of course, because it helps keep the lights on. But you can join for free, and we're very focused on helping each other, talking about the WordPress news, and getting back to business. But that's just my sense of it. Yes, the camaraderie is still there. Yes, the knowledge sharing is still there. But I've seen a shift. A shift in many different ways, whether it is like sharing the secret sauce of how a business was built, where people are getting their customers from, how they're developing features, how they're cross-collaborating with other products, and often maybe stepping over that boundary and saying, you know what, I might need to build your feature into my product. Or you know what, that agency referral I used to send out, I'm going to keep it in-house. Now, it could just be economics. That could be the thing. It could be the lawsuit that really changed how we all think about WordPress. Don't get me wrong, I am still unequivocally, unapologetically supporting WordPress 100% as a tool, as a piece of software to empower, to run a business, to publish, and then build a community with. And I think we're starting to see that shift in events. There are many more events these days. I'm headed to CloudFest next week for the first time in Miami. I heard that's a good time. We'll see. I think with AI development, you're going to see less of those, hey, can you help me build this thing? And maybe now people are trying to do it themselves. I'm literally finishing up a plugin that I'm going to put on GitHub and announce to the world as I record this, because this thought has just been rolling around the old brain for a few days. I don't quite know what that thing is. I think it might just be a connection of all of these threads. WordPress, the WordPress economy, the real economy, technology. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just those of us who are getting old. Like, damn, we've been in this space for a while. What are we really doing here? 20 years of this? Now, there's a few people in the space that have built themselves tremendous businesses. I work for one of them, Rocket Genius. There are many others that know how to business without letting the community side, I guess dilute is a harsh word to say for that, which is why I never shipped this first episode. But it's just something there about like, we got to get this thing sustainable. Anyway, that's what I've been thinking about. It's a feeling that I have because I've just been talking to people offline. And a lot of people, the phrase might be like tightening the belt, but that is much more on like I'm not going to spend anything level. And sure, I think we're all in this phase now where no one spends anything on anything. But it's not that. It's that they're getting much more dialed in. They can't be distracted. Maybe that's a better phrase. And not saying that the community is a distracting thing, but certainly like helping everyone, being a part of everything can certainly take its toll on the outcome of productivity or the productivity outcome. Anyway, let me know what you think about that thought. Send me a message. thewpminute.com if you want a course to help you understand how to turn hosting into a profit center instead of a cost, or you simply want to improve the experience of your customers' WordPress interactions. Get a better web host. Learn more at thewpminute.com/courses, completely free, along with the membership. We'll see you over there.